fucking Wednesday. That's right, you sons of bitches. It's Christy Unleashed with Mark Riccadonna, and we are back, bitch. We were off for a little time because we had better shit to do. Talk to you people. What?
I didn't mean that.
Yeah, you did. Anyway, I'm teasing. We were like trying to be comics, you know, we're trying to work live shows. Oh, sue us.
Wait, we get paid for this shit?
No. Not here anyway. Hey, sweetie. Listen, we're back. It's July. It's summer. Happy 4th. Happy 7th of July. It's whatever the 8th. Whatever. I don't even know what day it is anymore. But it's July, people, and it's fucking hot. And so we're back with a new background. We're trying it out because, you know, we think we're bougie like that here at Christy Unleashed. You know, because Gov's Radio pays top dollar on free downloadable screen images. And we are here for another week of debauchery. And we have so much shit lined up for you people. But I also, enough about me. You know, I'm Christy Miller. I'm your host. I'm the big fucking sloppy mouth of this fucking franchise. And with me, as always, my Elton to my Kiki D, my Starsky to my Hutch.
Well, that means we have gay overtones.
Hey, speak for yourself. That mustache is doing all the talking already. Give it up for Mark Riccadonna.
What's up, Christy? It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back.
You're in Florida still, aren't you?
Yes, I am down here almost till the end of the month. So you're slowly going to see me turn redder and redder.
Oh, no. That means you're conservative?
No, I mean my skin. I mean the lack of me putting suntan lotion on or sunblock, whatever it's called.
He puts the lotion on his skin, then he gets the hose again. And when I say hose, I mean hose, bitch. I mean, you know, Cardi B hose. Nothing? Forget it. Oh, where's my shade?
When you said that puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again, I had flashbacks of going on tour with Kevin Downey Jr.
I bet that's what he calls his penis. Anyway.
Precious.
Tape it back, girl. Anyway. I'd fuck me.
I'm sure he does regularly.
Good night. All week, ladies and gentlemen. All fucking week. Well, speaking of fucking myself and yourself and lotioning the skin, should we get this show started?
I think that's the best bet.
All right, people. Buckle up, bitches. It's about to get bumpy in this hoe. It is time for Celebrity. Yeah, I don't have my coffee cup today, so Celebrity is going to be Celebra Poland Springs. Anyway, oh, God. Speaking of fucked.
What a week.
I know. Britney Spears. Ooh.
A lot going on here.
Denied her conservatorship to be over and her father to release her from her prison that she's in. She's been denied.
There's so much to unpack here, Christy. Are you going to be able to fill us in on all of this? Because it's a mess.
Nope. Honey, this Britney Spears is what it looks like, that condo in Florida right now. A fucking mess and too many casualties. God rest you guys in Florida. Anyway, thank God you're not Britney Spears. Anyway, Britney Spears' dad, this lovable monster, he allegedly Jamie Spears allegedly called his daughter Britney a fat whore amid conservatorship.
Your own daughter. Like that's
what you
Jeez.
call somebody when you're fucking them and then they don't put out. Is this what's happening over there?
Yeah, this is over a breakup, not over a child. Jesus.
Yeah, this reminds me of like, oh, thank God my dad left when I was 4. Bouncy shade, bouncy shade.
I mean, and the thing is like even when comedians go that far talking about their kids, like I make fun of my kids or whatever, like even then that's bad. This guy's not even joking around. This guy's like all in.
This dude is all in, balls deep in abuse to this child. This guy called her a fat, a whore, a terrible mother, and has forced her to wear an IUD so she won't have any more kids because she wants to have a baby with her boyfriend. And he's forcing her to wear an IUD so she can't have any more kids.
Oh my God. I think Lindsay Lohan's dad was thinking of adopting Britney, and that's the better choice.
Well, I think Lindsay Lohan right now is going, shoo, I dodged a bullet. Thank God. Fuck that. I'll take my alcoholic, drug addict fucking problems and my molestation of my father than over that motherfucker. But then again, Lindsay didn't have the money Britney had. So she would have been locked down in a double wide, sweetie. Nothing? Is this thing on? God, it's just, that's disgusting. And there, she was denied, what's the word? I'm fucking retarded. She was denied canceling conservatorship. Like the judges and her own lawyers didn't even tell her she could fight it or have it stopped or petition to have it stopped or even let her file the paper. They still haven't even filed the paperwork on her testimony from a couple weeks ago.
I think they're all hoping something really bad happens elsewhere in the world so they can just like slowly back away.
I think they're hoping she dies so they could divvy up the money. 1 for you, 2 for me. 1 for you, 1 for you, 2 for me.
That's probably more accurate.
It's bad. It's like these people are so disgusting. The mom left the father back in the early 2000s, saying what an abusive asshole he was. This dude is her conservator, and he's supposedly sleeping in a trailer, like outside the home. Yeah, like there's an article talking about how he was seen outside of his trailer home after the hearing, like he lives in a trailer.
Well, I mean, the way he treats his daughter, doesn't matter how much money they have, he wants to stick to his roots, so he's going to stay in the trailer.
Well, maybe it's a honey wagon. Honey wagon, that's for rich people. Poor people call them trailers and RVs. That's right. Maybe he thinks he's on set. Good night. But he lives in a fucking RV trailer outside the home. That's sick. That is like surveillance. Like she's under surveillance. Her dad, he probably has cameras in that trailer. It's probably all fucking high tech. You guys are worried about a microchip and the vaccine. This guy is the microchip. Like this guy is inserted everywhere in that house. Like she can't do nothing.
But she's the one with the money. Why can't she just
court ordered? It's all, the money's all under control, all in the conservatorship. She's on an allowance.
She's fucking 40 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Crackheads have babies all the time. Why can't Britney have a baby? Why can't Britney live her fucking life? She's successful. She's obviously healthy enough and functional enough to work and put out music and perform in Vegas, but she's not healthy enough to like make her own decisions or have her own people around her. The fuck out of here with this fucking Mama June fucking Honey Boo Boo shit. It's so toddlers and tiaras. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you have a grown-ass daughter. Back away.
Yeah, she's worth what? She was worth 150 million. Now they went through her records, and now she's down to like 50 or 60 million now.
$1,000.
$50. Good night. That's how much the boyfriend cost. Nothing.
It's Grindr. Too bad he passed away, because they could have maybe Britney and like what's his name, Gary Coleman could have hooked up with world's worst parents.
When the world don't move to the beat of just one drum, what might be right for you may not be right for some. You guys don't know that theme song? Kill yourselves.
What you talking about, Willis?
Different strokes.
There's a whole law that if your child is an actor, it's the Gary Coleman law that it's the certain amount of money gets put aside and it has to go to a bank account just for the child that the parent's not allowed to have because of horrible parents like this.
Yeah, because of those child stars of the 70s where their parents embezzled all their money and they grew up like Shirley Temple. She grew up thinking she had this whole estate saved away. And when she got rid of her parents and was old enough to take over, to be old enough to handle her own affairs, she was broke. She had like $40,000 in the bank.
She was brutal.
Broke because of her parents. It's not fair. And this is what's happening to Britney, and it's happening right in front of our fucking faces, and we're not paying attention. And it's like she went on and did that testimony about how abusive her dad is and the shit they're doing to her, and he forces her to wear an IUD. She just wants to have a baby girl with her boyfriend and all this stuff. And it's like, oh, that's child trafficking.
Yeah.
It's not Pizzagate, it's Britneygate.
Britneygate.
And all I'm saying is she's locked. I mean, even fuck all that. I almost forgot. Wendy Williams actually came to her defense, because she's looking for, ratings.
She needs to get on camera.
Yeah, she needs with her busted ass plastic, with her botched look, She looks like the Predator,
I was gonna say I didn't know they were bringing Tales from the Crypt back, but
Kellyanne Conway.
That's Wizard of Oz. She's the Scarecrow with that hair.
Oh, she's the Crypt Keeper. Wendy Williams looks like Tyler Perry fucked the Cowardly Lion. Anyway. Put him up. How you doing? I just made that up.
Medea goes to Oz.
Well, Medea Goes to Oz daughter Wendy Williams says death to Jamie and her whole family and people that have held her captive all these years.
How dare you, Mr. Spears? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
That is what Britney.
So she's Team Britney.
Oh, nice.
Well, because she's had her ass kicked all these years, so.
That's true. She knows the bruises.
Yeah. I recognize.
Where's her family stand on everything?
They're with her. They're totally with Brit.
Her versus the dad.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on the dad's side? Anyone?
The banks, the judges, the lawyers.
All the people he promised money to. It's sad to hear.
You're paid off when your broke ass ex-husband Kevin Federline, K-Fed, Sudafed,
K-Fed was my favorite. I love K-Fed.
Oh, he was such a fucking white trash. He was the Honey Boo Boo of backup dancers.
But he never denied it. He was completely okay with what he was.
He's like the Kid Rock of ex-husbands.
But there was no he was trying to pretend that he was somebody. He's like, yo, I'm Mrs. Spears.
Yeah, he was too. And he's because the dad fucking hooked him up with a couple of dollars, And Kevin Federline may request evaluation before Britney Spears' conservatorship ends. What, evaluation on him? Excuse me? You're crazy white trash cousin fucking Deliverance. Sure got a purr to mouth, squeal like a pig, boy, ass, no job having, loser, fucking wannabe, has been washed up backup dancer, ex-husband of a pop star, wants to request an evaluation on the woman that gave you fame and paid your rent. Get the fuck out of here.
K-Fed's getting conservative too. He is with Kid Rock and Guy Fieri's watching him.
Isn't he the illegitimate child of those two?
I guarantee Guy Fieri's the one who gave birth.
Hello, she was showing. Yeah, Kid Rock's too skinny. Kid
After
Rock's
a big
too
rib
skinny.
dinner.
Oh. Kid Rock's too skinny to carry all the way to full term.
He's got those childbirthing hips.
No,
He
Guy
ain't
Fieri.
voluptuous.
Guy Fieri wears those button-up flame shirts so they expand. You know, maternity. They're gonna hide the baby bump. But this motherfucker, I mean, you know, you're reaching for the stars when K-Fed wants to have an evaluation on you to make sure you're sane to be not babysat by a conservative sexual trafficker abusing asshole father. Kill, like, that's proof this conservatorship is a wrap. If K-Fed is saying, oh, I think she needs to be evaluated before it ends, get the fuck, that's a wrap. Judge, no, Britney's free. Bye. But I think
I want to hang out with K-Fed. That guy seems like such a mess.
Ugh. I'd rather hang out with Rob Kardashian. At least he has money.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to pick up the check at any dinner, but
yeah, you'd be broke. You would be so broke. He'd be your backup dancer on the road.
And that's when I said bananas.
Yeah, he's such a piece of shit. But you know what? I figured it out. And this is how Britney Spears can be let out of her conservative shit. She should have bought or went to try to buy NBC. It worked for Cosby. You see, if you would have bought the NBC, and that's the you see, your NBC, you should have bought the NBC, but you didn't, and I was just that wow. NBC now stands for the Network of Bill Cosby. Nothing? You see, I own NBC, not CBS, but it has a C in it. You see.
I imagine poor Hannibal Buress is now watching his back, looking for like a 90-year-old black guy that's going to jump him
with a walker. When I catch up to you, Hannibal Buress, I'm going to shove my butt and pop up your ass.
But first, you want to have a drink.
Try this. I made it in jail. It's a new recipe from Cell Block 8.
Could you imagine if Bill Cosby starts his own line of prison punch?
Oh. How's about a nice prison punch? Sure. Bam.
I got some toilet wine if you guys want to drink.
You want to bunk down on your cellmate? And you see, you want to show him your Dr. Huxtable? Bah. Hey, I got a Fat Albert for you to suck on. Oh.
That's what he calls it. It's Fat Albert.
That's what he says when he drops his load in his inmate's face.
Do you think anybody fucked with Cosby in jail?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no. Who wants to fuck that old raggedy ass fucking bag of bones?
I don't mean sexually. I mean like somebody like, you know, if you're a child molester or anything, you kind of like go in, you're in trouble.
But I honestly think that they're like, man, so what, you touched a couple of kids. So did Michael Jackson. Tell us some jokes. You see, when I was 2 Jews walked into a bar and bought NBC.
Oh, Bill.
Them jokes kept them motherfuckers off his ass. Let me tell you right now. The way Martha Stewart was knitting and making salads and putting up wallpaper and shit to keep them bitches off her pussy, Bill Cosby was doing a fucking HBO special. That's what he should have done. He should have done a prison special.
He said, any of you guys see Ghost Dad?
And then he could have aired it on NBC. Good night. But man, Felicia Rashad, Mrs. Huxtable, Claire Huxtable, came out in his defense and got destroyed.
how horrible or ignorant is she to do something like that? Like, she did not see the backlash that was going to hit her? Or was she blinded by that Cosby dick?
She was blinded by his pudding pop.
She wanted some of that.
I think she wanted to, she wanted, some of that, PPD, pudding pop dick. She wanted that little fat Albert in her Claire Huxtable, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't know why these stars feel the need to get attention from something this controversial. You know it's going to fuck your career. The backlash is coming for you. And they're going to ask you because they want to destroy you. They want to see everybody fall. She should have said no comment, leave me the fuck out of this, or not responded to anything and stayed the fuck out of it. Because now she's on the board at, what is it, at Howard. At Howard University, like the arts board or something like that.
Yeah.
Like a head of. She could destroy her fucking career.
I'm pretty sure she did. I think it might be over for her.
That's a wrap, honey.
Oh, but she still got that residual Huxtable cash, so she don't care. She's going to put on one of the big flowy dresses and dance around the jazz music all the way to the bank.
Go home, bitch. Go home. Stay off Twitter, bitch. Let this die down. Because, bitch, you are done. You dumb bitch. You should have just shut your pie hole. But no, I want to be part of the cool kids. No, stop.
Yeah. My opinion really matters because all the people I hire around me say I'm smart.
Yeah. I'm on the board of Howard University of the arts department. I'm better than everybody. No, you're not, bitch. You're there because you are a celebrity. Because you're an actress and a celebrity. They put you on there.
Nobody cares about your actual dumb opinions. They're just hoping that residual check has a little piece that's going to help their library and theater department.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to do little donations.
That's all they care about.
No one gives a fuck about race, inequality, abuse, nothing negative they could give a fuck about these universities. All they care about is what the donation.
They're worried about
green.
Is green that's in your wallet.
Yep.
That's it.
It's all about the $100 bill, y'all. It's all about them Benjamins, man. She's dumb. It's just, and how Cosby
She'll make a big donation and it'll go away, though.
Of course.
She'll make a big donation and it'll go away. There'll be the Claire Huxtable wing.
Yeah. and the doors will be shaped like a vagina and inside will be a roofie. Good night. Thank you. Nothing. And they'll sell pudding pops at the guest shop.
Tonight, make sure you stop by before the show starts and make sure you stop by the roofie concession stand. We have Cosby Coladas.
And we have the Claire cocktail. And the Huxtable. It's the Hux table. That's where you're going to sit at, the Hux table, and drink your drink. But man,
I went to the show. I don't remember a lot of it, but
my butt hurt when I left, but I was laughing really hard.
I gotta stop drinking.
But man, that technicality, he got off.
I don't even understand how. Like I read it over and over. I still don't get it.
Yeah. Well, what they thought was going to happen with his lawyers, that he said, get him to confess. They do a payout. She gets a book deal or some big payout. It goes away. That's what his lawyers thought was going to happen. And they said, and they were smart at the time and said, if we agree to this, you can never try him on these charges ever again. Smartest thing. I want that guy to represent me when I fucking rape or kill somebody. When I sneak into Dwayne Johnson's house and ride him like the pony I never got for Christmas with duct tape across his mouth so he can't scream, and his kids are tied up in the closet and his wife has been shipped to Egypt. I want that guy representing me, all right? I'm getting off twice. Once on Dwayne and once in court. Nothing.
You know he sells all that clothes now with the big bull head on it. You're gonna be riding the bull.
Yeah, Under Armour, honey. I'll get under your armor, on top of your armor, next to your armor. Your armor can be inside of me. I don't give a fuck. Pick a hole, honey. I'm open, bitch. Just treat me like a pin cushion, honey. Okay. Just stick it anywhere you want, sweetie. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? No, but I can feel where the rock is sticking. Nothing? And that poor Bill Cosby.
I love that you.
Go ahead.
I love that you pick somebody who's not a pretty boy.
Oh, I don't like pretty boys. I like men. I like men.
Yeah.
Like fucking men. All these little sissy boys in Manhattan. These pretty boys are these skinny. I like men that can lift a fucking house. You know, I like a man who's hard to kill. I'm hard to kill. That's why I fucking lift. You know, who are you gonna try to kill? The skinny bitch that's gonna fucking fall on her high heels, that's easy to target, or are you gonna fight me? I'm gonna put up a fight. Unless you're hot, then I'll act like the skinny bitch in the high heels and fall with my ass up in the air. But other than that, I'm really hard to kill. It's gonna be a fight. You come for me, it's gonna be a fight. I'm a lot of work. So the way yeah, I don't want a man I can dominate and beat the shit out of. I don't want to be Fred Flintstone and he's Wilma. You know what I mean? I want, you know,
yeah.
I
need
want
somebody that's not afraid to throw down.
Right. I need someone who's going to take me on and be like, bitch, and then throw me across the room and just fucking pound it. Yeah. I need someone who's going to overpower me and make me feel pretty. That's what I want. I want to be the petite one. I'm not petite. I'm as delicate as the Kool-Aid man. You know what I mean? Like, there is nothing dainty and petite about all of this, okay? You know, I am so the poster child for being against eating disorders, okay? It's just never gonna happen. But I can't stand a man I could beat the shit out of. Sorry, these pretty boys, they're fig. Fig, you over there. But the thing is, I don't want to be the man. I'm tired of being the man in the relationship. I hate it. I hate it. You know, I hate that. Like, be a fucking man. Men are supposed to be men. Be masculine. Be toxic. You know, be who you are.
Speaking of 1950s, isn't Chris Brown in our next?
Well, what I was going to talk about was actually Bill Cosby's accuser, because she's also a man. Good night. Beth Ferrier fumes over his prison release and claims it's bullshit. But I'm like, yeah, this dude, Bill Cosby fucked her. Look at this picture of her. He fucked her up so bad she changed her pronoun. Like, come on. Bill Cosby's a monster, okay? I mean, you could, you know, I've been fucked hard by guys and walked away on. It happens. But I've never wanted to change my pronoun because the dick was so pounding. You know what I mean? Like,
but she had no defense.
No.
She had no defense. She was out cold.
Yeah, but she's completely changed her pronoun. That's how bad she wants to escape that night. Excuse me. That's how bad they want to escape. She's plural now, sweetie. She's plural, okay? She's everything. Nothing? All right. All right.
He fucked the tits right off her.
Yeah. I mean, come on. These celebrities are abusive. They think they can get away with anything because they're always yes. No one tells them no. And when they tell you no, they freak out. They don't like that. So, it's like you just called them the N-word. You know what I mean? Like, whoa. No? Yeah, that is an N-word, apparently.
That's their N-word.
Right? Because it is with Chris Brown. This motherfucker, he should get in the ring. See, and Chris Brown is exactly what I'm talking about when I show people like why I lift weights, because it makes me hard to kill. Chris Brown would never fuck with a bitch like me. Because I would beat his little scrawny ass. I would knock him the fuck out. And this guy is known to hit Rihanna. You know, she beat him with her 5-head. You know, she was like all forehead, taking him down. Yeah.
Bonk.
But That's why you couldn't see any scars on her. She had no marks on her face because that forehead just fucking fucked his ass up. That was her shield.
The
But
big
this
brick.
dude, yeah, but this dude, like he, beat her up in a hotel room. This guy, he's being accused again of striking another woman, and he's currently under investigation for battery in relation to the alleged altercation where he was accused of striking a woman during a heated exchange, which took place on Friday, June 18th in the San Fernando Valley. As she said, the female advised that she and the suspect argued, and the suspect struck her, and the crime report of battery was completed. This is some bitch that was fucking him. And he thinks if he's fucking you and he's Chris Brown, he can beat the shit out of you. What are you, Rick James? What are you, Ike Turner?
Rick James had talent.
Ike Turner at least knew how to make Tita a star.
Yeah.
Rick James at least set bitches on fire. You know what I mean? Like, that's talent.
I wonder if he pulled. I wonder if he pulled his dick out and did some blow on the table to find out if Lionel Richie would get a promotion.
Maybe it was Usher.
Yeah, but Lionel Richie was his Usher.
That's why Usher made it, and Chris Brown is the Ike Turner, like a low budget Ike Turner. Low budget Ike Turner. Chris Brown, stop. Chris Brown has an OnlyFans page. Did you know that?
Oh boy, that has to be exciting.
Oh yeah, because on OnlyFans, people pay like $2 to see a picture or a video clip, or they pay a monthly subscription. Well, on Chris's OnlyFans, you pay $2. He sends you a video clip of him beating the shit out of a bitch in a hotel room.
Jesus Christ.
Best $18 I ever spent. Nothing?
Oh my God.
God. All these guys are getting popped now. And I like how Chris D'Elia is trying to sneak out of all the limelight now after getting accused of gracing these, grooming these underage girls, or sending pictures of themselves and all that shit and fucking them. He quietly unloads his Beverly Hills mansion amid all the controversy.
Wait, you mean he quietly unloaded his dad's mansion?
Was that his dad's mansion?
Oh, that's his whole career is based off of his dad being filthy rich. That guy's as funny as a dead baby.
Oh, but dead babies are hilarious.
That's my closer.
That's my closer. But at least it is for Bill Cosby. Nothing. Or Jamie Spears. Nothing. Come on, it's a callback. Chris D'Elia. God, he's a rich kid. I was there. Yeah, I left LA before he got there. So I've been in New York this whole time, and I was never a Chris D'Elia fan, or I never found him funny. I never found he looks greasy and dirty. He's skinny. I'm like, what is so fine about him? He's a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I seen it like when his career started going up. I was not understanding why, and then somebody pointed out, well, his dad's buying his career.
Yeah, just like Whitney Cummings.
Hey, there's certain comics that just blow up out of nowhere, and you're like, follow the money.
Yep. Follow the money trail.
So I'm when I'm older, I can blame my failure of my comedy career on my father.
I would blame it on my dad, but he wasn't around and he's dead now. So thanks, Dad, for not being there. Nothing? All right. Actually, he could have been there and supported my career and locked me up like Britney Spears. I could have been somebody.
You could have been.
Rude.
He could have been right outside in a trailer.
Right? Rude. God, all these fucking celebrities. Because Chris D'Elia deserves all the bad shit that happens to him. He's fine. He's got money. He's fine. He's fine. Like, who cares? He'll be okay. Like certain people, same with Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson is also another one who's had a lot of women come out in his last few months saying he, sexually harassed them or assaulted them and all this crazy shit because he's a weirdo. And Marilyn
No.
Manson is now turning himself in for the assault on the videographer at one of his concerts back in New Hampshire.
What happened here?
Oh, the assault. Are you ready?
Yes.
It wasn't a punch. It
No.
wasn't a kick. It wasn't a fist fight. It wasn't like a sexual allegation. He spat on the guy's camera.
Ooh, that's the least problem
Well,
of fluid that would hit that camera.
Right? Money shot.
At a Marilyn Manson concert, I'm sure
that's the
spit,
cleanest.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's the cleanest thing in the whole place. And also, it was 2019. It was pre-COVID. Like now, he could go to prison for that.
Yeah, now that's a big problem. But like
it's 2019. It's
glad somebody didn't spray an enema on you.
You know, it's like, dude, back then the worst you could have got was gonorrhea from that saliva. You know, or syphilis. At least you didn't get COVID. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I can't. Like I can't. These men are such scumbags. And you know what sucks is I really loved his music.
Yeah.
And I love working. I love lifting weights to it. It's like, if I lift weights to his music still, does that make me a rapist?
That's like if a tree falls in a woods, is there a sound?
Yes.
I mean, so wait, real quick, Christy, where do you stand on this? I need to know. Do you crucify the artist and it takes away their art? So somebody who did something horrible, but you like their music, let's say Marilyn Manson, your Michael Jacksons, your
Rick James,
Chris Brown. You go and even go back to all the old movies, was it what's his name, who got kicked out of Hollywood and he ended up moving to Europe?
Oh, Polanski.
Yeah, like
Roman
all
Polanski.
those guys.
Yeah.
Is their art, should it be taken away because of their bad history, or
no? Because let me tell you, I'm gonna get your boots on, get your snorkels. It's about to get deep up in this bitch. Look at the history of this country.
Yeah.
We praise Christopher Columbus for discovering America. No, he brought over disease. Him and his brother were trash. They were they went end up in jail. They came over here, raped and pillaged the Native Americans, the indigenous people. They spread diseases. They did all this shit. They stole land. They did all this, committed all these crimes, went back to Italy and got locked up in prison for what they did. But we praise him. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, and then what's next? They're gonna start going like, well, Socrates did this, so maybe we need to take him.
Yeah, well, the King James version of the Bible, King James was actually a flaming homosexual and used to do horrible sex acts with boys. You want to ban the Bible? Like, do we really want to go there in this bitch? I'm trying to be funny and silly, but bitch, we could go there. A hoe can go, okay?
A hoe can go. I just want to know that one.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, the art is one thing and the person is another. I'm not into the cancel, even though I'm a big libtard, dude, fucking left bit, but you know what? I don't believe in cancel culture because I think everybody has a right to earn money and make a living. Yeah. And if you don't like it, don't buy into it. Ignore it. Change the channel. Move on. Stop worrying what other people are doing. Yes, these guys are scumbags, and hopefully the court of law will handle it and punish them.
Yeah.
But, that's them. But I don't begrudge people I'm not going to begrudge their art. I love Michael Jackson. Love him. I love Marilyn Manson. Do I like them as people? Probably not. I would probably beat the shit out of them. I think they're scumbags.
Yeah,
I love their art.
Agree.
You know what I mean? So it's like
that's why I'm going to this comedy show here in Florida. It's Christy Unleashed opening for Bill Cosby.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. What other cancel comics?
I'm 100% with you. And the thing is, if somebody does something that really does piss me off or I think is really wrong, I won't buy their shit. I won't go see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, cancel culture to me is a joke. The only people doing it is the far, far left and the far, far right.
Well, the thing is, cancel culture only benefits capitalism. And that's where everybody loses. That's where people are missing the big picture. Capitalism wins because you're going to ban this one. So what happens? All their fans are going to run and rally around it and have to buy it before it goes out, before it's canceled, take it off the shelf, whatever. And they make billions of dollars off of it. Like that country singer who got canceled off of Saturday Night Live because he didn't adhere to COVID precautions and he was violating all this shit and he was just an asshole. And he got 2 chances. And then Lorne Michaels said, no, get off. He's being replaced. And his record label dropped him. And he said the N-word to somebody, called someone an N-word. And so his record label dropped, his management dropped him. He put his album out on iTunes anyway. And it hit #1 on the charts for 20 weeks because all his fans rallied around him and downloaded his music. So he made more money.
They rallied around him in sheets, but
yeah. Well, eye holes, white power day at Macy's. So, but but the thing is, the guy made more off of getting canceled than he would have if he would have just stayed in the mainstream. So canceling, it's the same thing on both. It's everywhere. Capitalism wins. This country is built on capitalism. They play the right against the left, and they use us as pawns to make money. Anyway,
the same thing the NRA does every time a Democrat gets elected.
Yep.
You can't buy ammo. You can't buy ammo now because everybody's going out and buying it. Nobody's taking any guns.
Yeah. You can still
Nobody's doing anything with your guns or ammo, but they scared people into buying all their shit. So now they're making shoveling
billions. There are billions of dollars they're making off of that shit because they're like, oh, Obama's taking our guns. Obama's been gone for what? 7 years now?
I have guns. They have not been taken yet.
Yeah. Funny how that works. Anyway. Speaking of cancel culture,
there we go.
And speaking of assholes, James Corden, late night host James Corden spills his guts as petition over insensitive bit gains steam. Yes, people, they're coming after everybody. Everybody's a victim. Everybody. The Late Show host James Corden was planning on revising his Spill Your Guts. You know that segment he does, Spill Your Guts, where the celebrity sits there and it's all the creepiest foods and body parts you could think of from animals and whatever. And they spin the table and he'll ask you a truth or dare question. It's kind of like a truth or dare with gross food. And he'll ask you a question. And if you don't want to answer it, you have to eat something on the table. And a TikTok star named Kim Sarah released a video criticizing.
You just said 2 words that don't make sense: TikTok and star.
Good night.
Who gives a fuck about that opinion?
Right? She was criticizing the Spill Your Guts piece in which Corden forces celebrities to answer uncomfortable questions or eat gross foods. Some of these so-called disgusting dishes include embryonic duck eggs, chicken feet, and other eats that are regularly eaten by Asian people, per the clip. So now she's bringing it out as it's hurting Asian culture, and it's the portrayal. It's insensitive of Asian foods, and he needs to issue a formal apology, and it's really demeaning and hurting the Asian culture and causing hate crimes and all this shit. So she went on this whole campaign about it, and he comes out and says, we didn't mean to cause anybody any unhappiness or any hate. He's all, this is a funny, silly piece. We're a funny, silly show. We just want to bring love and joy to people. We never meant anything like that about it, which it was just, that's just never. So we'll take those certain foods out when we do the piece. We'll not do it if it hurts you. He was no big deal. He's like, I'm sorry. Like, whatever. She flips out and says some crazy shit that he didn't apologize to her publicly. All his fans start coming after her and issuing her death threats and wishing death on her and telling her all this crazy shit. Her TikTok and Instagram get pulled down because of all the craziness. And now she's demanding an apology from James Corden, saying, he didn't apologize to me personally. How dare he not apologize to me? It's his fault. Bitch, it is your fault.
Don't poke a polar bear.
Sorry.
Don't go to the zoo and start poking at an animal.
Yeah, don't climb into the bear cave. You know what's going to happen. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Yeah, now it's like
outfit.
All these Karens want to come after people and talk shit. And then when they get clapped back on, they start crying and playing victim.
She's just mad because her angry army wasn't as strong as his angry army. That's the only thing that she's heard about.
Yeah, her ego. She inserted her ego into a situation that had nothing to do with her. And that's the problem in this country and this world and with human beings is they insert their own ego into a situation and make it about them. And then when it comes falling apart and backfires in their face, suddenly it's everybody else's fault but theirs. You know what?
Well, Christy, my fans, I have so many fans on TikTok. I don't get it. Why didn't I win?
I'm a TikTok star that no one's ever heard of over 12.
Yeah, all of her fans aren't even allowed to stay up late enough to watch James Corden.
Right? And all of her fans couldn't pick her out of a lineup if she was on fire. Like, do you know how many people follow so many people on that shit? Come on.
Yeah.
You think all of my 12 followers on TikTok, you think I could pick them out of a lineup?
I literally was asked to join TikTok. I put up one video. I have not touched it since. And all I want to do is erase the whole thing.
Yeah. I tried it. I don't understand it. It's too, I don't get it. I'm too old.
I'd like a little organization on my social media. This is like as soon as you open it up, it just starts blasting videos at you. I'm like, I'm done.
It's short attention span theater is what it is.
Yeah.
It's,
I still read. I'm not built for TikTok.
Oh, honey, I have a vagina. I don't read. That's my ATM card. But the thing is, I put up content and content doesn't really like produce content doesn't really go well. They want your face in a camera saying something stupid or putting a filter on and then they go crazy. I don't understand it. It's total Anthony Rodia syndrome. Nothing. I'm so getting canceled on governors right now.
Our show is followed by Anthony, so enjoy him right after.
That's all right, because he could just make fun of me looking like a man. Well, speaking of looking like a man, wrestler Nikki Bella is sorry for calling China a man in a resurfaced clip.
She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady.
No. I'm nervous on taking a stance on this because I want to get your take before I say a word.
Well, all I'm saying is China's my girl. That's my twin.
So's Joan Rivers.
Yep. But Joan Rivers is a comic, okay? Joan Rivers is funny. She knows how to deliver a joke. You know what I mean? It's not like Joan's like, oh, China's a man. China, I always tell people, like I always say, like a joke I use on my act, like people looking at me going, I didn't know China, the wrestler, was on stage. Like, what is she doing? Like, and they laugh. And I'm like, and I always make a joke, like, I hate being the only man on the show. I always make jokes about my appearance because it's funny, because people think if you lift weights, you're a guy. That's the first joke they go to. And this beautiful Nikki Bella, fuck her. She used to fuck John Cena. I hate her because she fucked him. He's hot. And
John Cena, I give it up. You like two good guys. They're both funny.
They're both funny, both good guys, and they're both delicious.
I would love to go out and have a beer with both of them, though they probably count their calories, so they'll probably only have one.
Well, you count your calories: 312, 1,600, 12,000.
I mean, I usually lose count of my calories because it's so high, but they're gonna drink a Mick Ultra. I get it.
No, they're probably gonna drink one of those White Claws, like those faggy White Claws.
White girl drunk.
It is white girl drunk summer, honey. But what you would call it? But Joan Rivers, everybody makes fun of China. China had a great sense of humor. I hung out with her once. She's
really.
Yeah, she was amazing.
She seemed like she was cool. I didn't watch wrestling that much, but
me neither. But I loved her because it was like, oh, someone that looks like me. But she's a lot prettier, and her dick's a lot bigger. Nothing. Come on, people. So tell me your opinion.
Me? Well, I think first Joan Rivers she did say when she said it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But like, I think they were trying to be funny and edgy.
Yeah.
I think it failed. I don't think they should apologize for shit, except for two comics for not being good at comedy.
Well, yeah, fail the writers for writing those jokes for them because they're not comedians. They don't know how to deliver a joke. Joan Rivers is a pro. She knows how to deliver a fucking joke.
Yeah, the only apology that needs to be put up here is apology to comedians. Sorry, we're not funny.
Yeah.
We tried, but like,
apologize to the writers who wrote those jokes for you. We fucked your jokes up, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think that like making the joke what they were trying to go for, it's not offensive. It's just a joke.
Yeah. It is. It's just a joke, and people need to get over themselves. Again, inserting their egos into shit and making it about them, and not seeing the funny, and realizing that not everything on this planet is about you. It's not. Yeah. I promise. I will promise you. It's a shitty world out there. Throw some thick skin on and take it over. It's not about you. Only you make it about you. Otherwise, nothing on this planet is about you, you piece of shit. So.
There are so many comedians out there that say the exact opposite of what I think and how I feel, but I still like them because they're funny.
Yeah.
And they make it funny. I would never be offended by some of the stuff they do. I'm more offended by poorly written jokes that are trying to be edgy. And it's like, if you're going to walk an edge line, you better be funny.
Yeah. If you write a dick joke just so you can say the word dick or fuck, go fuck yourself. Get out. You know, you're not. And I hate hacks. I hate joke thieves. I hate hacks. And I hate people trying to be something that they're not, which is edgy.
Okay, I better go. Sorry.
Okay, bye, Mark. Well, speaking of hacks and not edgy at all and a piece of shit, Alex Rodriguez posts shirtless photo after his weight loss. Look at her go, bitch. Yes.
Is it okay that, like, you know, how white guys get made fun of all the time for being so vanilla? Like, he's one of us.
Yeah.
He's like a boring white guy.
He's a white girl because
he's Danny like Tanner from Full House.
Yeah. Oh, he wishes. At least Danny Tanner was a guy. I mean, A-Rod is acting like a bitch. This is like some bitch shit. I know because I'm a bitch. And when the love of your life, when you fuck it up and you do something bad and the love of your life leaves you because it's your fault and she finds something better, you're going to turn around and do the I'll show. Wait till they get a load of me. You know, they pull the Joker, they lose weight, they get in shape. Like, I'm so happy. Look at how great I am. To show the other person, look at how great I am without you. Don't you want me back? He's such a bitch. That is a bitch move. That is high school bitch.
I don't need you, but I'm available.
Look how hot I am. I could get better than you, but I still want you. Do you want to come back? Come home. Please like me. You know, it's like it's such a bitch move.
Become a mess.
He's a disaster. He's a disaster.
I think he should put on 80 pounds. Have a drinking problem, drive his car off a pier, and when he's in jail and they're, you know, he's going to get sentenced, then he'll like cry for her back. He has a better chance of getting her that way. No. She'll go, I need to fix him.
I need to dominate. No, she got her white boy back. You know,
yeah, but he's less of a white boy than A-Rod right now.
I know, right? He's the brother of this relationship.
He's just dealing dick.
He's long duck dong and that shit. He's swinging his fucking baseball bat, his wicked baseball bat, his Red Sox cock. You know, he's got his fucking Samuel Adams beer bottle cock slamming into her. So. And A-Rod's all alone. Nobody likes the A-Rod. I'd fuck the shit out of A-Rod. I'd fuck him so hard. He would think, you know, I would fuck the Bronx Jenny from the block right out of him.
But I thought you liked the manly man.
I do, but that motherfucker rich, honey.
There's two kinds of manly.
Yeah.
Muscles and money.
And also he works out. He's in great shape though, but he's just, he's an athlete. He used to be bigger when he played for the Yankees, when he was roided up. I could make him that again. I could get him lifting fucking heavy again. This little faggot ass. Hey, you want to lift weights? I'm A-Rod. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'll just sit on his face and shut him up. That'll shut down that horrible voice. It'll just be like, fucking faggot. Oh God, it is so funny. It is just so funny. Well, speaking of faggots, Kanye West sues Walmart for selling knockoff Yeezy sneakers.
Oh, he's a knockoff.
Right? He's like a total knockoff of a real black man. Like if you got a black guy, right? And then you went and it was like really expensive, right? Like say they beautiful black men for sale at like, at Barney's. And then you end up on Canal Street one day because you're a tourist, right? And you see knockoff Kanye sitting on the sidewalk for like $20. Like, oh, this looks just like the one at Barney's. You know what I mean? Like he's a total Canal Street knockoff. He is the Walmart.
Canal Street black guy.
Yeah, he is the Walmart of black men. I'm sorry. He's got a lot of money and he sells cheap shit. That's what he is. He is the Walmart of black dudes. He's a Walmart rapper. Sorry. I can't stand him. He's not a real man. Come on now. LL Cool J, now that's a man. How you doing?
I got respect for him.
Oh, I love LL Cool J. No one ever talk bad about my LL. Don't even try it. I will punch you in the LL. You know what I mean? I'll punch you with my Cool J.
You do the same mouth thing as him.
Right. That's what he does when he's getting ready to eat pussy. He's like warming up.
That's what he's trying to let all the ladies watching him know.
Oh, I'd sit on that face for hours. How you doing, LL?
So what we learned today is you're a whore.
And?
I'm not judging one way or another. I'm just saying we found that out.
Yeah.
I think, take out Cosby and you went to sleep with almost every topic today.
Oh, I need his cocktail recipe so I could get
you use it on the rock.
Honey.
Listen.
First house I knock on.
LL or the rock. I'm gonna need details.
Oh, they won't be able to tell you, but I will.
And what'd you do?
And he's like, I don't remember. It's all a blur. Don't worry, baby, I got you. But these knockoff Yeezy, look at these shoes. I can't. So here's the picture of the Yeezy Foam Runner, which my friend has a pair. They're the ugliest fucking things. They look like the Millennium Falcon. It's for you Star Wars nerds. And look at the Walmart imitation. It's a little bit more tan. It's plastic. It's a plastic fucking crock. Who cares? You know what? Easy. The people that love you won't be able to afford your shoes. So why don't you give them a knockoff? Why don't you tell them, hey, give me a cut of your knockoff and we'll call it even? Because you'll make more money off the knockoffs with Walmart with the trash than you will with the designer label. You fucking moron. God, I hate everybody. You just you're losing it after Kim dumped your ass.
That's why you and I get along so well. I don't like anyone either.
Yeah.
There's like a handful of people and I'm related to most of them.
Yeah, but you know who I do love before we go? Is in the news, and here's a legend, an incredible, like what an impact on music this guy had. Bob Marley. Hey man, he was a Buffalo soldier. Hey, like a Rasta. Like this is legion. Like this is transfer music to everybody. There's not a person on the planet that doesn't love Bob Marley. If you don't like him, there's something wrong with you. You need to die. But his family is set to launch the first celebrity magic mushroom line.
Ooh.
Oh, you
I'm
know
in.
this shit's gonna work. This
I'm
shit.
in.
If it's got Bob Marley on it, this ain't some fucking bullshit South Central crap off the streets. This ain't some boogie down Grand Concourse shit. This is the real deal, man. This
Can I
shit
tell
is,
you how legit he is? His coffee line. Have you ever drank any of his
oh,
coffee?
the greatest.
Amazing.
Yeah, everything Bob Marley's a part of is amazing. Everything. You know,
I was never into him, and then I moved when I lived in Queens. My roommate, his godfather was Jimmy Cliff,
oh my God.
and he introduced me to all the music, and I was just like in awe, and it
Right.
changed everything. And all of a sudden, I was like, okay, now I actually like the reggae.
It's amazing. Oh, Bob Marley just takes you somewhere. Like you leave your body when he's everything. Because I remember as a kid that they used to call, marijuana wacky tobacco. Do you remember that? Well, I'm older than you. But
Jazz cigarettes, you mean?
yeah. So it's the Marley One mushroom products will include gummies, capsules, and cosmetics. Ooh, cosmetics, right up my alley. I could put on eyeshadow or lipstick and get high from it. Like, man, I'll have a good accent, when I wear this. But they're actually taking the psilocybin. Is that how you pronounce it? Psilocybin. See, I don't know drugs. I'm sorry, I'm horrible. But
I'm all excited.
The magic mushroom, and they're putting that into like gummies and capsules and all this stuff, and they're going to sell it. It's brilliant.
It's going to be the craziest thing as long as they keep the doses low.
Oh, so, they will. They will. They will. They're never.
Psilocybin it poisons your body, and that's what it does, and that's why your pupils dilate. It's what your body goes into a resistance against the poison, and that's why you have a trip, and that's why you see amazing colors and things that are alive, because your pupils go. And if you take a low dose and go to an art museum, it will be the best day of your life.
Keep preaching. Where's the cops?
I mean, I heard. So I've heard.
Oh God, I've been like reading up on that. Like I don't know anything about it. I've never done that stuff. I don't know anything about it. But I love the fact that Bob Marley's family and his estate is doing this with the company. I think it's the perfect person. I couldn't pick he would be the only one that I would ever get like CBD oil from. His company be the only one ever, because that's the real shit. Like it's real. Like it's Bob Marley. I mean, legion.
If you were gonna get stoned or trip, I think you, Snoop, and Willie Nelson sitting around the table would be the funniest day ever. Could you imagine you in front with them?
Oh my God, that would be hilarious. I live for those two. I live. An old hippie, an old Negro, and white trash. And just a loudmouth white trash bitch just sitting there. They would be dying.
Do you understand if that could happen? The one of those, like, who would you have dinner with? And it was you guys, and I got to just sit in. There would be piss all over the floor, so everybody wears sandals or Crocs if your feet are getting wet.
You better get out your Yeezys. Get out your rubber Yeezys.
Get out your Yeezys. Or your, I guess the ripoff are Jeezys.
They're Wheezies. George. Or because of all the fat white trash, it's wheezing. George. Oh, and on that note, this has been another edition of Christy Unleashed with Mark Riccadonna. I've been your host, Christy Miller. This has been Mark Riccadonna. And we are here every Wednesday night on govsradio.com at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us on the social medias. You can follow Mark at Mark Riccadonna on all the social media platforms. And you can follow me at Christy Miller Comedy on Instagram and on YouTube, and at Bitchy Slambora on Twitter, whatever. But we will see you guys. We are this week. Where are you, Mark?
I am at, this is crazy. I'm doing an outdoor music and comedy festival tomorrow if the hurricane doesn't wash us away. Thursdays, I'm at Anthony's in St. Pete's, and then I am at Snappers on Friday and Saturday. It's a really fun club. Come out, amazing food, and we're going to be laughing our ass off. And I think there's going to be a couple guest spots popping in on the Saturday. Your boy Steve Simona might be coming in.
Tell him I said
And,
hi.
Rich Scheidner might be dropping in too, just as a big hang.
Nice.
We're going to try to get out on a boat and tell some stories.
That would be a boat ride I would be on. That would be hilarious. That would be one I could just sit and listen and piss my pants laughing.
The good news is you just go in the water, pretend you're swimming. Pitch your pants away.
I always pretend I'm swimming in the water anyway. I don't. And this week, tomorrow night, I will be at Greenwich Village Comedy Club, closing the 7:30 show with Sharon Simon. On Thursday, the 8th, I will be with Carol Montgomery at Stand Up New York with Funny Women of a Certain Age. And she's getting ready to air the third installment of that on Showtime. They're filming it at the end of this month. Oh my God, it's July already. With her and a bunch of other women, not me. But anyway.
I tried to get on it as like a Mrs. Doubtfire. I'd dress up just because all of the comics she puts on are some of my favorite people. I'm like, I'll dress up.
Hell yeah.
Go out there.
Exactly. I'll just be the water girl. I'll just be like the stagehand. I just be part of this. But that's been our show, everybody. This has been another week of Christy Unleashed with Mark Riccadonna. We will see you guys next Wednesday. Go fuck yourself.